On behalf of engagementb2b.com, I want to welcome you to our non-credit lecture series on the essentials of B2B value-based marketing. Hi, my name is Jim Naris and I'll be the speaker for this series. You can reach me via email at engagementb2b@gmail.com. I think a good place to start is to ask the question, why a lecture series on value-based marketing? And I think the essence is captured by a statement by the late Milton Friedman, who said, "The most important fact about a free market is that no exchange takes place unless both parties benefit." Now, many of you are sales and marketing experts who want to increase your company's revenues. Well, in value-based marketing, the argument that we make is the best way to do that is to make sure that the customer receives significant benefits from your offering. Value-based marketing tells us how to go about doing that. All right, now at the core of most of our sessions is going to be what we call the mission of value-based marketing. In essence, it says that your goal as a sales and marketing person is to deliver superior customer value profitably. Now, there's a couple of key components to that. At the core is the notion of customer value, which we're going to define formally as the net benefits for which the customer is willing to pay. Those have to be superior to those offered by your competitors. It has to be profitable because that's what your company is seeking through an exchange. And importantly, you have to make sure you deliver them. And I say that because those of us that are in sales and marketing are often criticized for making promises without actually delivering them. Well, you're actually going to have to come through on these promises of value. Right now, we're going to deliver this series through a series of brief sessions. Each one of them is going to cover a specific topic relative to value-based marketing. We're going to start with the basic question, what is customer value? We're going to move on to what are the sources of customer value? How can a firm estimate customer value? How do you build an economic customer value model? What is a value proposition? What is the difference between value-based and tiebreaker selling? And lastly, what are the value-based strategies? All right, now, given that this is a brief lecture series, many of you are going to want more information, and fortunately we have that in the form of two books. The first is a management practice treatment called Value Merchants, which I co-authored with Jim Anderson of the Kellogg School of Northwestern University and Nirmalya Kumar of the Singapore Management University. Now, this is a management practice treatment. It's brief, to the point, offers specific managerial guidelines, and gives you a lot of examples from companies that have successfully practiced value-based marketing. The second is a more technical treatment, and it's a academic textbook called Business Market Management, which I co-authored with Jim Anderson and another colleague, Das Narayandas, who's a professor at the Harvard Business School. Now, this is a more detailed technical treatment of the subject for those of you that want to get into the nitty-gritty on this particular topic. And lastly, I want to point out that Professor Michelle Stewart and I have our research website, engagementb2b.com, which provides you a lot of specific information and detailed research findings from our ongoing efforts. So let's get started and spend some time talking about value-based marketing.